Sorry guys, I'm taking a retake because tablet fucked up. So, yeah, I'm here today for your Raw review, which was yesterday, for Monday, May 11th. I'm just gonna kind of get through this. Well, Triple H comes out talking about why he was gone for like a couple of weeks, and he says that he wants to make Kane and Rollins better because they've been bickering the last 2 weeks, and that he wants to deal with it, so he calls out Rollins. Well, Rollins comes out first with J&J. Rollins says that Kane maybe should be kicked out of the Authority, that he's nothing but a cancer, that he's just poisoning the Authority, and that he said they should keep Rollins, said he should put the old dog down, and then Kane comes out. And then Kane says he would choke slam Rollins, and they argue. Triple H gets between. Triple H announces that at Payback, if Rollins leaves Payback with the title, maybe Kane will be fired. They never really said he would be fired, but I think something's gonna happen next week. So, he wants to eviscerate. He says Kane wants to eviscerate Rollins. And then Triple H announces that all 4 participants in the main event of Payback will be in matches. He announces that Kane will be facing Roman Reigns, and he announces Rollins will be facing Randy Orton. So, and then Jamie Noble says something. Triple H announces that J&J will be in a handicap match against Dean Ambrose. They're in Dean Ambrose's hometown, so then we have Dean Ambrose versus J&J. It's a pretty short match. Ambrose wins dirty deeds on Jamie Noble. I mean, surprising, J&J put a little bit of a fight. It wasn't like they just jobbed and still they lost the match. Then we have Sheamus, who comes out for commentary, joining commentary, because the next match will be Ziggler versus Barrett. And it was an okay match, but I'm not liking this whole King get up. It's just stupid. Barrett apparently, I didn't say this, my first take. Ziggler's going to be facing Sheamus at Payback, and then Barrett's going to be facing Neville. This seems kind of random. They just threw these matches in there, but I'll get to those two later today, because later today we'll be doing my Payback predictions, so. But Barrett talks shit, and then Ziggler just super kicks him when the bell rings. Barrett kicks out, and then Sheamus distracts Ziggler. This match lasted a good 5, 6, 7 minutes. It got a little bit of time. But Sheamus distracts Ziggler. Ziggler turns around and gets a bullhammer. Then Barrett wins the match, and then Sheamus comes in, kicks around Ziggler a little bit. Ziggler does try to fight back, but he gets thrown off by Sheamus, and bam, bro kick by Sheamus. So, yeah. Then we have Eric Rowan versus Fandango. Eric Rowan and Harper, I'm happy they're back together. I don't know if they're going to be going back with Bray Wyatt. That I don't know. I don't know, maybe they're just back with as a tag team, which is fine with me, but I don't know, because they're not really the Wyatt family without Bray Wyatt, so I don't know if they're going to be going back to Bray Wyatt or they're just going to be a tag team. I don't know, but either way, I'm happy they're back together. I don't know if they're going to be going back to Bray Wyatt. I don't know. But it was a really short 37-second match. Rowan hits, I don't know what the move is, but he just slams. I'm just saying he slams Fandango. And there you go. And then they do the double, that move they did when they were a tag team. When Harper would slingshot Rowan into Fandango. Rowan clotheslining Fandango. Then Rowan slingshots Fandango into the discus clothesline from Harper. That was cool. That shit just looks nice, man. Then we have Cena coming out for another U.S. Open challenge, talking about how he's going to beat Rusev. I don't really see the point of doing this when you know he's going to be facing Rusev. I just don't get it, you know. But then he talks about that none of the young guys are going to get a shot at the WWE World Title because it's protected right now. That he's going to be doing this because he wants to give shots for the U.S. title. And then Neville answers the challenge, and it was a pretty good match, I gotta say. Pretty good back and forth match. AA is getting kicked out of. Neville hits the red arrow, but no, doesn't go for the pin because Rusev comes in, kicks Neville, then does the super kick, and then super kicks Cena. Rusev super kicks Cena, and then puts Cena in the accolades. So. Then we have Kane versus Roman Reigns, which this wasn't really a match. Roman Reigns comes out down, but Kane attacks Reigns, and they brawl for a little bit. But Reigns gets back in control when he hits a Superman punch on Kane. Then he spears him over the announce table. So there you go. It's pretty short. Then we have Brie Bella versus Tamina. Wasn't a pretty short match. Brie was doing that knee thing she does when the girl's like on the ropes. I still don't understand, why are they face? Like, they never really explained that they're face now. Like, before, Nikki Bella hated Brie. Then she became her assistant, and then they're cool. And now they're face. What the fuck are they doing with the Bellas? You know, I liked Nikki Bella. You know, I still think she's decent in the ring. I think she's gotten a lot better, but why is she a face? I personally rather her be a heel. I mean, I get AJ's gone and you need a new top. Why can't Paige be the top fan? I mean, I guess because Paige is gone for a while because she's filming a movie, but she's going to be coming back soon, apparently, because, I mean, she's going to be she's going to be, I guess, one of the coaches for Tough Enough. So, she should be coming back soon. So, I don't know why. I don't get, like, she can be the top babyface diva. Like, I don't understand why, you know what, this is make the Bellas face. That makes no sense. But, and then Bree's about to do that the knee thing a second time, but Tamina counters, and then bam, super kick. And then, Tamina pins Brie for the win, so I do like that super kick. I don't know though, I'm not really liking, I feel like that's really what Tamina is now. She's just a security guard. I mean, she did this same thing with AJ last week. I think that's really what she's gonna be. I don't think she's gonna really be a singles competitor. And I guess it makes sense because they are a family. Because remember, she's married to Jimmy, and I guess she's part of that family too. So there you go. Then we have Curtis Axel versus Macho Man. Really, I don't know why he couldn't just make Sandel, I don't know, his own character. Now he's Macho Man. Are you serious? This is not gonna last long, man. I mean, because this isn't gonna be as over as Mizdow. You know, that shit's done. But Curtis Axel comes out, we're doing the Axelmania thing. Then Macho Mandow comes out. I think they fight for a little bit, then the Ascension come out. I'm actually happy they're trying again with the Ascension, and they're not wearing the stupid fucking bicycle vest. And I think that's what they should not do. Don't wear the big vests. No, wear those. Don't wear that. It looks fucking goofy as fuck. Have them just come out with, like, yeah, they were just wearing the thing. And then they were talking trash, and they go in the ring. But, Sandow just throws, I don't remember if it was Connor. I think it was Connor. And then, he body slams, Victor, and then, Curtis Axel does a leg drop. Oh, God. And then, God, I'm getting fucking confused. Damian McMahon, Macho Mandow, I'm just gonna say it, was about to do like an elbow drop, but Victor gets saved. And then they recreate the Mega Powers handshake. It's just stupid. Like, seriously, it's fucking stupid, man. Okay. Then Daniel Bryan comes out. He announces that he talks about how a year ago he had to be stripped of the title because he got hurt, and he talks to the fans. I mean, and then he announces that the doctors don't know how long he's going to be gone, so he announced that he's going to relinquish the Intercontinental Championship. So, and then he leaves it in the ring, and then he just does a giant yes chant. I don't know what's going to happen. They'll probably do, like, maybe they'll do a chamber for the IC title. That'd be kind of cool. Why not? Why the fuck not, you know? Then we have Big E versus Cesaro. New Day was just talking trash about Daniel Bryan, and then they get in the ring, and then they announce that they will be facing Cesaro and Kid at Payback in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That's kind of cool. And then it's Big E versus again. Cesaro comes out. It's a pretty good match. I'm liking Cesaro as a babyface. I think he's doing it really well. There's a lot of good spots. I'm liking those corner uppercuts. Shit's dope as fuck. Cesaro's about to do the swing, but Woods, was it Kofi? It was Kofi jumping to the apron, and Kid pulls him off and then kicks him, and then Woods pulls off Kid. Then Cesaro rolls up Big E for the win. So, yeah. Apparently, the Elimination Chamber will be coming back soon. It's going to be coming back May 31st, so in like 2 weeks after. I don't get why you just, if you're going to do the Elimination Chamber, which I don't mind, that's not the part it's just, why do it 2 weeks after a past pay-per-view? You're not going to have time to build. It's like, why don't you just, I don't know, do Chamber, replace Battleground. Have it replace Battleground. That'll be a good pay-per-view to do before SummerSlam. You know, I don't see why do it 2 weeks after another pay-per-view. You're only going to have like 2 weeks of build. Shit's barely any build. I don't know. It's just stupid, man. Then you have Bray Wyatt coming out. And then he talks about why he attacked Ryback. He said simple that Ryback got in his way. Then he did the whole new Face of Fear thing. And then Ryback comes out. They brawl. Ryback hits a spine buster on Wyatt and then hits the knee hook, but Wyatt escapes. So I don't think this is going to be a one pay-per-view feud. I'll talk about this more in my predictions later. So. Then we have the main event, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. A pretty good match for what it was. I mean, it didn't have a lot of time. A lot of Raw main events don't really get a lot of time. I really would like, and I'm going to say this, it would be nice if Raw can at least sometimes have a main event where it doesn't always end in bullshit. You know, like, it would be nice to have, like, a nice, decent Raw main event. You know, not always end in, like, controversy. But, Randy Orton hits the, DDT, and then is about to hit the RKO on Rollins, but J&J come in. Then they just beat down Orton. Then Kane comes out, and then he gets a chair, but he just stands there, and then Ambrose and Reigns come out. Helps Orton, but they throw out J&J, and Rollins is in alone, and then Ambrose is the dirty deeds on Rollins. Then Reigns is the spear on Rollins. I think they were all looking at Kane. Kane, they thought he was going to do something, but he didn't do anything. He didn't help Rollins at all. And then Orton hits an RKO on Rollins, and then Reigns spears Orton. Then Ambrose is the dirty deeds on Reigns, so Ambrose stands tall. So, like I said, pretty okay Raw. It wasn't, like, I wouldn't say for a go-home show, it was kind of because it didn't really feel like a go-home show. But yeah, guys, that's my Payback my Raw review. I'll see you guys later, because I will be doing my Payback predictions later today. So, until then, guys, I'm signing off. Peace.